Well, this chapter was surprisingly early this time. I wonder why, but it's basically just Escanor entering one. Actually, it's not so just. I mean, he is still being Escanor, being so very badass, but the Demon King is actually not afraid at all, because according to him, it's just 1 minute that Escanor is powerful. Although it's worth noting that his form seems to be even more bulked up than it was the first time he used it one. As it says that the time has finally come. As the Demon King and Escanor stands next to each other, they all clash at all, and it's really so that the Demon King and the one Escanor is even. Although the Demon King is still being very arrogant about all of this. But Escanor, being Escanor in this form, yes, says the same line he said to Meliodas, nothing but an itch. That is kind of badass. He says that to the Demon King of all people. As the Demon King keeps on fighting, so does Escanor. Eventually, though, unlike Zeldaris and Meliodas, they couldn't exactly not hold granted, Zeldaris managed to survive through other means. But neither Zeldaris and Meliodas could really withstand the one power of Escanor. But the Demon King is a different story. While he certainly gets pummeled, he only needed to hang out for 1 minute. As the 1 minute is over, the Demon King impales Escanor. But then we do hear what I think is Meliodas' thought saying, "Dear friend, with this you can keep your oath." As suddenly, despite the fact that the one is supposed to have run out of time, Escanor grows even more in size, traps the Demon King's arm in his abdomen, as he has surpassed his limit. Escanor said that this could very well be his last stand. And in his last stand, he has effectively surpassed the one. The 1 minute ran out, I presume, but he managed to hang on to it anyway. When the limit of 1 minute might be surpassed, in the next issue, the truth about the story A Shared Oath is told. Because next chapter is actually going to be a Gaiden. It's been a very long time since we got a Gaiden. It's basically a side story, a little more detail about the sins, perhaps why they were called the sins. But when the Demon King and all the other came into I think the author actually forgot to add them. This one is called When the Kings Sing Alone. What that means, I don't know. Meliodas seems to said that with this you can keep your oath. Does that mean he has known Escanor longer than the others? Escanor is the only human, therefore he is the only mortal. But what does it mean with kings? Escanor was the royal, son of a prince family once. Who knows? So yes, it was an action-packed chapter. And it was kind of amazing to still see Escanor in his one form saying nothing but an itch. But still, that doesn't answer the question on what is going to happen to Escanor. He very likely will die. But we won't get that revealed for a while. Next chapter is a guide or whatever. Give me your thoughts if you have any.